If you've ever tasted food so bad that even just the thought of it will make you go, "Urgh." Well, that's my sentiment about and reaction to coming across genAI, and in quotation marks, art when watching a video. It's even worse when you see one of your favorite travel creators turn to using AI simply because, and tells you, it's either that or nothing for their live stream content. And that's a wild statement to make, especially when they were doing fine without it for many years. What is he even on about? So instead, I'll walk through several free alternatives that you can use for images instead of using slop for your videos. All kinds of AI and machine learning modules need input to generate the images that they spit out. And as usual in the tech industry, there can be good applications of AI, but most genAI that regular internet people can access to make videos with is unfortunately not the case. The common ones you hear about, DALL-E, the Google one, the Meta's image generator, they all scrape the internet to use in their learning module, and many without the consent of artists or photographers. And if you are using the platform, you've already accepted the terms and conditions for them to use your content to feed into their machines. And it carries negative perceptions too. For example, if a well-known cookware company hires AI art for their ads and packaging, you would be quite wary about the quality and durability of the product, right? Oh, you're not even paying for real artists? Like, what other corners are you cutting with your product? And for video platforms like YouTube, we're starting to see a flood of spam AI videos. From the script writing to voices and even to the pictures and videos you're seeing. In a span of seconds, you can generate a whole multi-hour long video. But it's these content farms that are using up the energy so fast that states like California are eyeing taxes and laws so that the AI data centers don't suck up the entire electricity grid. Ugh. These videos are literally poisoning search results and in real life resources. Like, look at YouTube search results. All you see is like 3 videos related to your search query, and the rest of the page is just useless. And the negative perceptions are also valid here. Another thing with AI art at the current time of writing this video is you don't own the stuff you generate out of it. No matter how many hours you spend writing those prompts, it's all for moot because of where the source material is stolen from. And what about the money that you spent crafting the perfect prompt? A lot of these AI generated images are not free. And every time you build on your prompt uses credits that you have to pay for. Might as well commission an artist who will do it right for the first time if you already have an idea in your head, and you can spend the rest of your time working on a new script or video idea. Though there are a lot of scam artists that you should be worried about, especially ones that take your money and then give you AI art in return. Ugh. You wouldn't want to get scammed, so why would you generate the art anyways? The most disappointing part of this creator's reply was that it was all or nothing for their live streams. Like, either he shows generated art or he doesn't have any visuals, just his face. First of all, what is wrong with no visuals? You are a content creator, you can get creative. What do radio and podcasts hosts use when their medium has no visuals to begin with? Some facecam streamers just simply talk to the camera for hours. What's wrong with that? And this creator's room setup is quite nice, so I don't see why it was necessary to add the generated images when you're specifically talking about travel tips. If a stock photo of a location isn't good enough, wouldn't a generated image just be as misleading, or even worse, if it's hallucinating non-existent places? For creativity, like, look at Super Sentai Gojuger's actor for Fire Candle. He promotes upcoming Gojuger episodes by talking to the camera and showing hand-drawn crayon artworks. Probably takes less time than 5 hours of prompt generation for something much more charming, don't you think? It's not about the high quality images, but the personality of the content creator making the video. Sure, I can ask Gemini to whip me up a script in less than a minute, but will that be fully authentically in my voice? Is that truly the style I am going for? And look at recent events. Coca-Cola saw a bunch of backlash again on their Christmas ads because they used AI. It's never a good look for brands, and if you're telling me that's either AI or nothing, I would honestly rather choose nothing. But that's not to say there isn't any alternatives out there. Before the mass invasion of AI products, there were both paid and free stock photo images. In particular, the free ones that I use are often from Pexels, Pixabay, and Unsplash. These are high-quality images and videos that you can use for any video creation, and there are even plugins like the ones from AE Juice or the free one from Bad Edits that make browsing these sites and importing images into Premiere Pro super easy. You'll have to be a bit careful about some uploaders as they may pass up their works as AI images, but most of them are safe bets. They might be a little bit too generic at times, but you can always edit something very simple to make it more unique. One of my favorite things to do is to put my head into the stock person's head to make it look like I'm the one doing the actions. The downside is sometimes the selection of photos isn't exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking for a particular dark alleyway on the other side of Ikebukuro, it's highly unlikely you'll be able to get something like that, but in those cases, you can describe it as much as possible so that your viewers and listeners can imagine it themselves. They're there to listen to you. And you might have heard of the word Creative Commons, but did you know it's actually a non-profit organization? Sites like Wikipedia, the Med, and Khan Academy offer completely free resources to use. There are several CC license options where there can be certain restrictions in order to use the materials, but it can be as simple as providing credit to the creator to more complex options like absolutely no derivatives or no commercial use. CC0 is public domain, which means you can use the material to distribute, remix, adapt, build upon in any medium or format with absolutely no conditions. Sites like Flickr and Sketchfab provide uploaders the option to set the CC license, so in many cases you'll be able to find photos or 3D objects completely free for your videos. And there's a site that you may not have known about, but have come across these cute little images in this particular style. Irasutoya is a popular Japanese site of themed free assets. You can think of it as word art for stock images. There's a search bar in English on the site, so it's super handy, and you can access the images in Canva if you use that app. And because it's all in the same style, it's very easy to mix and match to make whatever you want, whatever scene you want. Be careful with commercial uses though, as if you use more than 20 images, you'll have to pay a fee for it. However, if it's 20 plus images used through Canva, then the fee is waived. Poof! And there's so many other ways of storytelling that you don't need to rely on genAI for. A sad reality of content creators is that no one cares about the process of how you got to the final product, whether that be a work of art or a video or 5 hours of prompt. Unless you make your audience care by crafting a story around the process as well and making that into a piece of content. While it might be really cool to play around with genAI for personal use, I really wouldn't be using it on user-facing content. Sites are starting to require users to disclose AI usage in videos or even in video games, and users of sites like Pinterest can now hide AI works from their feed. You know it's an issue when there's so many add-ons that remove AI works from search results. And if you're a viewer who notices your favorite content creator dipping into AI usage, please don't stay silent if you're against it. At the end of the day, it's up to the creator to craft their works however they want, but the choices they make in their content will affect the type of audience that it attracts and deters. I think it's best to support authentic human creations even if the script might sound a bit clumsy at times or timing of the shots aren't quite right. As a creator though, you'll at least learn something from it. And I understand that there's a subset of people who simply don't care what kind of images are used. I know I've been trying really hard to educate my own parents about why using AI art is not good, but to them it's just a piece of fun content that they can share around because it's just simply that easy to use. It just sucks, but I will keep trying to educate them, especially if their own daughter is in the creatives industry. I'll do my due diligence. If you like watching this video, check out this one about how I accidentally went viral, or this one that's recommended for you. I stream games and hand cam activities like model kit building, TCG pack openings, and unboxings on Twitch. And if you want to support the channel, consider joining the membership, checking out my wishlist on Throne to support upcoming content ideas, or other ways listed in the description box below. Bye for now!